Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we are checking out the all-new 2025 Stryker 3018 Toy Hauler travel trailer by Cruiser RV. We're going to take a few minutes here, walk you through the inside, the outside. We'll even close it up at the end and show you what it looks like closed. We will be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2025 Stryker 3018 Toy Hauler travel trailer by Cruiser RV, guys. This thing has a lot of open floor space to it. Just kind of starting here, you can see obviously 2 Euro chairs with the flip out little footrests. They do swivel. They put a strap there to strap them in place when it comes from the factory, but you can kind of move them around wherever you want. You have 2 large windows right there overlooking the awning or campsite area of your RV. So if you're in here, cooking or relaxing or whatever, you can still see out a nice view and basically kind of feel like you're out in the camping area. The windows do open and stuff as well. You are going to have an upper cabinet area right here. And over on this side, you do have a couple light switches, or I'm sorry, a light switch and the bed switch to raise the bed up and down back here. You have the radio right there, and then you can see you do have a decent amount of cabinet space there. A little bit of space up above there where you could maybe set some decorations and stuff if you're set up in one place for a while. You're going to have those new dimmable light bars. That's pretty cool. You can see one of the 2 air conditioners that this one was ordered with. This is a Dometic ducted AC. And you could also hopefully tell in the video here, there's actually a really nice high arch to this roof. It just makes it feel really tall inside. Getting back here to the back section, you can also see, guys, this is pretty much linoleum until you get to the beaver tail or the dovetail part of it back here, and that's where it becomes like a rubber diamond plate material. But there are a lot of tie downs in this thing. Now, there is a table that can go in here, so you could use this as your dinette area, maybe sit here, play cards on that rainy day or whatever. This will also flip into bed mode, so you could sleep somebody here. And then you have up top the second bed. The table is actually underneath the mattress. That's why it's kind of all up in the air a little bit there. But basically the table's underneath of there. There is also a vent up there as well. 2 big windows back here, 1 on each side. Those also open. You have pleated nightshades on the windows. Again, ordered with the 3-season door feature, so you have screens and tinted windows in here that slide up and down. You have a little release lever here that allows the door to actually swing all the way open so that it basically gives you room for your toy to go up in there a little bit better. But it's a very nice feature there. You have a couple lights. It is also prepped for the Furrion rear camera system here too. But it's pretty cool. You got a nice little patio system set up here. Now you could get a set of steps aftermarket to go off the back and kind of do a little swing gate or whatever you wanted right here if you chose to do so. What do you guys think of this so far? You like the look, the cabinet colors, the flooring? D-rings all the way up there to the refrigerator area, so that's pretty nice. Could definitely tie down a lot of vehicles in here. Now over here is your slide out. We'll show you what this looks like closed up at the end, but it has the electric fireplace in it. So you got the 30-inch Furrion electric fireplace right there. Basically a fancy electric space heater. You do have quite a bit of cabinetry in this area as well. A little bit of shelf space there in front of your smart TV. Shameless plug, you can see the All About RVs YouTube channel playing right there, guys. I got a lot of RV demonstration videos and stuff on there, so definitely if you're looking, hop over there, check them out, get long tours and stuff over there for these videos. Over here, you are going to have your kitchen area. So you got a couple heat ducts coming off the side, propane leak detector down there. You are going to have a couple drawers and some cabinet space all below your counter area right there. You have that Envision oven with the glass front, light up knobs, 3-burner cooktop. You are going to have some overhead cabinet space, pretty good amount all the way across that area. And you also have that large high point microwave there. There are a couple speakers in the roof as well. You are going to have this Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. So you got the freezer on the bottom and refrigerator part on top, and a decent amount of overhead cabinet space above the fridge too. You do have one of the little side vents right here, and then there was another one kind of in the back area back there. You're going to have a traditional RV entry door and screen door. Now, this does have the window built in. That window is Lippert thin shade ready, so you can get a really nice aftermarket shade that goes in there and just slides up and down. Nice pleated shade. Over here, you're going to have your thermostat for your propane furnace, along with your back air conditioner, roof vent up and down and on off button, slide awning, whole bunch of light switches, water pump, monitor panel. We'll kind of close that up here in a little bit when we come back in. Window here does open. That's going basically right into the bedroom, that door, but we're going to check out the bathroom first. So over here, you do have a foot flush toilet. Now, cabinet-wise, you do have quite a bit of cabinetry in here to put your towels and linens and stuff in. Looking up high, you're going to have a roof vent with a fan in it. You got that skylight above the shower area right there. You do have the glassed-in shower, ABS tub surround. There is heat and AC both in the bathroom area. And then you're going to have a decent amount of space underneath of your sink right here. You also have your on-demand water heater controls right there, medicine cabinet stuff also there. Now you do see in certain places where you'll see the little sticker that talks about basically being like inverter prepped. You can do inverters and stuff like that on these, and basically if you have a decent enough battery bank, use some electric that way. Now you are going to have in your bedroom area right here, window that opens, pleated shade again. You have pull out drawer, you'll have hanging closet on each side of the bed, and then overhead cabinet space too. A couple lights above your head area there. You also have a little shelf space. You could see the generator start-stop meter right there. And again, some shelf space there. This one was ordered with, I think, the 5,500 watt generator. We'll see that when we get outside. Now, just kind of looking down below here, you can see there is plenty of room underneath the bed where you could maybe use some of those plastic totes or something and just kind of stash some of your goodies underneath of there as well. It'd be nice and easy to slide them out. Looking up at the ceiling here, this again was ordered with that second AC. You have TV hookups over here, so you could put your TV in here. Thermostat for that second AC. Window over there also opens. Camper king bed, by the way, so it is a little bit bigger bed. All right, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this thing so far? We're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside of this thing. We're going to check out the roof. We're going to check out underneath, and we're even going to come back in and close it up for you, show you what it looks like with the slide closed. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2025 Stryker 3018 Toy Hauler travel trailer by Cruiser RV here. Starting here on the door side, we're going to work our way around. So first things up, you have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall with the upgraded Asdale composite material instead of the cheaper wood Luan backer. So I definitely like that upgrade there. You are going to have a lower black metal skirting with a little bit of red trim work, some vinyl graphics. You have deep tint safety glass windows. Now right here in the front part, you are going to have some storage area here. Now in this storage area, you can see there's a jack button. There is pre-wire for a tire link, which is basically a tire pressure monitoring system. I would definitely recommend talking with your salesperson about that. You have the solar charge controller, battery disconnect, and there's inverter prepping right behind that section right there. And that's something you might consider doing if you're going to be kind of a boondocker, off the grid camper kind of thing. This customer looks like they are going with the Blue Ox weight distribution hitch system also. So you're seeing that laying there. Very nice aftermarket item to consider. You have slam lock baggage door held up by magnetic holder. Now just kind of looking down below, this is pretty nice. You do have power front and rear stabilizer jacks, enclosed underbelly, and they did kind of a little red accent lighting underneath there as well. You're going to have a triple entrance step here. It is the traditional hover style step. It has the large slide out handle there. Very nice. You are going to have a little light down there as well for a little step light, I guess you'd say. You also have the electric outlet and cable outlet to the left of the door there. You are going to have overhead speakers. You have a big power awning with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV. Adjustable arms for tilting, and you have the manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. You will see little advertisement stickers again talking about the Asdale, the 3-year limited structural warranty. That's doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly it is in the RV industry. A lot of brands are just a 1-year structural warranty. So the fact that they do a 3 years, a nice little upgrade there. You are also going to see, again, a little roof or the little side vent up there. Now the unit is currently riding on Goodyear Endurance tires. It does have the upgraded suspension in the middle right there as well, which kind of acts as a little bit of a shock absorber. It has drum brakes, easy lube hubs, aluminum wheels. Over here, you are going to have your fuel station. So it has a fuel tank on it that you could bring fuel with you. So if you're really out there, maybe 4x4 or whatever, you could bring some fuel with you to refuel and not have to run back into town. Now, just kind of looking down below, you could see underneath it here, again, a little bit more lighting, the dump hose holder, fuel tank under there, the rear power stabilizer jacks also. Down here, you can see again, we have that patio set up here. Again, unit prepped in the top center right there for the Furrion rear observation camera. A very nice camera to talk with your sales guy about maybe adding on, or if you're handy enough, maybe do it yourself. Down here, or up here, you are going to see prepping for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. Most RV brands seem to have gone this route now instead of doing permanent mounted ladders and stuff. The Lippert portable ladder actually holds more weight. It's rated for, I think it's up to 330 pounds, where the traditional ladder is only rated for 250. The other nice thing with the portable ladder is you can throw it in a compartment, kind of forget about it. You don't have to worry about somebody's kids climbing up, falling off and getting hurt, you know, horsing around or whatever. So it's kind of a little bit of a safety thing, and also allowing it to be a little more strength of weight capacity is the excuse for everybody starting to do this. But you basically practically have to buy a Lippert's ladder in order to do that. You are going to have a side vent down here. Now just kind of looking down here, you have your 50 amp electric power cord right here. It is a detachable power cord. Very nice. Oh, almost forgot to mention, guys, while we were talking about ladders and roofs and stuff, let's hop up here real quick and check out this roof. All right, guys, I wanted to hop up here real quick and just kind of show you what the roof of the 3018 might look like for you here. So let's kind of start back here in the back and we'll work our way forward. So first things up, this was ordered with a solar panel. So you can see that 200-watt solar panel over there on the side. You're going to have a roof vent right here. The unit has a really nice high arch to the roof. So that should really shed away any water and stuff that might lay up here. You are going to have a air conditioner right here, another roof vent, your Winegard Air 360 antenna. There's also an attic vent over there, a couple plumbing stack vents, skylight, another roof vent, and then also ordered with a second AC you can see up front right there. So just kind of get up here, show you what it looks like. But the main purpose of getting up here was to show you there's a lot of stuff up here. You have to get up here from time to time and maintain your seams and your seals around all these vents and plumbing stack stuff and all that stuff. Doesn't matter if it's a rubber roof, a PVC roof, TPO, fiberglass roof, whatever. They're all going to have holes in them that you have to maintain. So it's extremely important to understand that. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, guys, just real important, do your maintenance. So right here is where you fill up your fuel station. And then you also have cable and satellite inlets right there as well. Now here you can see what your slide out looks like out. And many people do consider adding slide out awning covers to their slides. It's very nice, runs in and out with the room, basically helps shade the room, repels a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, that type of stuff. So if that interests you, talk with your salesperson about maybe adding that on as well. Going forward here a little more, you're going to have your furnace exhaust out right here. You have your black tank flush to clean out the toilet system. You have a cold water spray port right here, gravity fill fresh water inlet, and you also have your city water inlet all right there. A little further forward, you're going to have your on-demand water heater located right there. Again, controls in the bathroom for that. Looking down below here, you can see there is a fresh water tank drain. You're going to have low point water drain here as well. And then you have your gray and black tank dump outlet right here also. Up here in this section, you are going to have either a boxed out area that's pre-wired for maybe a generator, or you can order it with a generator depending on what you prefer. Most people seem to order these with generators, but they're very nice Onan generator system here. And you can see tailpipe sticking out down there at the bottom. Now there's some real important informational stuff here. Basically kind of tells you, like this production date sticker tells me this RV was built 11/20 of 24. The unit has a gross weight of 12,800 pounds. That's the most you're allowed to load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that. You're going to have your VIN number, model number, and stuff on here as well. Tire size sticker here tells me ST 235/80R 16 E-range tires with an 80 PSI cold. It's very important to keep up with tire pressure when traveling with these RVs. You're going to have, it says cargo carrying capacity, 3,175 pounds. Calculated with fresh water tank full, 813 pounds of fresh water. Now there's another weight sticker we'll check out here toward the end as we get around to that side. But what do you guys think? Do you like the outside look of this? Pretty cool. Up here, you're going to have a 3/4 roughly fiberglass front shell with a few LED lights in it. You have a lower metal skirting section down here. You are going to have the little battery bank vault thing down here. This right here is actually, it's a battery disconnect system. But very nice setup there. Battery right here. You got room for maybe 2 batteries, depending on the size of the batteries you go with. But if you purchase from RV Nation, it does come with at least 1. It comes with 0 from the RV maker. You are going to have propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator, hard bottle cover, power tongue jack with the light built in. It is a 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, and then you can see the Blue Ox brackets on there, which again, this customer did the Blue Ox weight distribution hitch afterwards, but that is very nice. All right, guys, we are going to step back inside. I want to show you what this thing looks like all closed up. We'll be right back. Oh, wait, almost forgot. We got another sticker to look at. Let's go back up here, check this out real quick, and see what's it going to tell me. It's going to tell me my dry weight of the RV was 8,844 pounds. So 8,844 pounds dry. So just keep that in mind when you are towing this thing, and make sure you don't exceed that gross weight we just talked about a second ago. All right, guys, now we're gonna head back inside and show you what it looks like all closed up. All right, guys, we are now back inside the new 2025 Stryker, and I just wanted to show you real quick what this thing is going to kind of look like closed up. So it has the one slide out on it, and you come back here to this control panel to hit your slide button. Again, the control panel here has your awning button, slide button, a bunch of light switches. You have the water pump button and your monitor panel on it. But slide button in or out right there, and basically this is a Schwentech, or referred to as Lippert, in-wall slide. So you just push the button, and this thing is 12-volt powered. It pretty much comes straight in and goes straight out, so it's pretty simple to do. Now, I did take a picture here just to kind of show you when it's in how much you have between the wall and the floor of the slide out right there. So you can kind of see that, give you a rough idea there. And then also, I laid out the measuring tape from the wall again to the bottom of the cabinet area right there below the stove. So you kind of see what that looks like. And again, the stove sticks out a couple inches past that, so depending on the height of your toy, you may lose a couple inches there if it's as tall as the stove. And then over here, I measured from the 3-season door back there all the way up here to just the bottom of the fridge section down there, and you could kind of see that as well. So that's roughly, I don't know, 17.5 inches roughly there, or 17.5 feet, I mean. But if you took if you needed that full 18 foot or whatever kind of thing, and you took that 3-season door out of the scenario, and the patio ramp or whatever, you could pick up an extra probably 5 or 6 inches and get really close to that full 18 foot of length, which is why they call it the 3018, is basically you could have really close up to 18 feet of garage length. I don't know what you need to put in here. Technically, I guess if you really wanted to, if you had a motorcycle or kid's bike or something, you could put it up here in the hallway area as well, and kind of maybe fit a couple different toys in here. But obviously, don't overload the RV. That's extremely important. This thing can haul a lot of space here, but keeping your weight specs, it's real important. And when you are ready to take it out, once you get back to the campsite and everything, you just push the button to take it right on back out, so you get that little bit of extra room. All right, guys, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I hope this was helpful for you. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe, and do yourself a big favor, guys. Check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet wholesale dealers in the country. They should definitely be able to save you a lot of money on a new RV.